Welcome everybody to Developed. We're talking about our recipe chunk. We had some help with this one. We had Jerry help us and Chiba Stiva help us with this one, and we actually have Jerry back on the show again, despite him not wanting to have any part of the show. He's back again for like the third or fourth time. You want to explain yourself?
He loves
there?
us.
Yeah.
He loves us. Did anybody give Chiba the link?
Chiba? Oh no, we always forget about Chiba.
Yeah, let's give him the link. We should probably give him the link.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
All right.
That's your fault, not mine. That's why I don't want to have anything to do with the show.
Yeah, because we're really unorganized.
I
You
like
love
hanging out
us.
with you guys.
You love us.
You always have
Admit it.
fun when you come on.
I do, but this is like the only time I mix nowadays, basically.
Yeah, because you just vape one shots and stuff, right?
We have fun when he comes on. It's really a selfish thing, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know that he has fun.
I think it's a blast. I love it.
Yeah, you always have like the better ideas out of the box all the time.
And this is why I come back. Just keep it
especially with a recipe like this. We had a hard time naming, well, not really a hard time naming this recipe, but we had come up with a couple different names that we wanted to like name it something like a fat kid would love to eat, you know, something like that. But
Yeah.
so that's, and Jerry is the person, he loves fat kid recipes, so we love having him on.
I do.
Everybody get the reference though? Goonies? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you did.
I didn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I figured. No, I'm just saying, like, you know. But yeah, I don't know how to. I kind of like naming the recipes like the newer way we're kind of doing it instead of just doing like we could have just called it a watermelon popsicle last week, but I think it's more fun. I like it better this way.
Yeah, we usually go with the middle point with the names because we have some names we can't use.
Yeah,
You, Mac, have some names, some ideas that.
I mean,
Are you talking to me personally?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
Gramps came up with a lot of good names, but yeah, they're probably not appropriate.
Not on this show.
Yeah.
No.
Like way too racist, right?
What do you mean? Don't say that on here. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's kidding, folks.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Cambodians. That doesn't count.
Well,
Wrong
yeah.
show.
What's going on with Stopgap?
Who cares? No, we'll do something probably next
You
week.
care. So do I. Yeah, next week we're doing the final episode.
Yeah, I think so.
You've been saying that
We
for
got a
like 2 weeks now.
big secret. Yeah, I know. We're dragging it out. Stop putting us
okay.
on the spot.
That's kind of what we
We're
do.
dragging it out.
Typical.
Because like secretly we don't want to end it, but we know it has to. And the two people that watch know it has to. So,
Oh.
you know, we're dragging it out.
You're just trying to get that viewer count up.
Up to at least 6, and then we're going to go full steam ahead.
Yeah.
The minute we hit 6 viewers, we're going.
How many people do you think are going to tune into your last episode?
14.
2, 6.
Two.
If we hype it, we'll get 14,
You think you're going to get some double digits?
including us, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, there
And
you
there's
go.
nine
That
of
sounds
us.
like you're
So.
overshooting it just a little bit, Graham.
I know, I think so too.
Oh,
It's
what
crazy. It's a great show.
well,
Wrong audience. No, it's a great show.
no, it's great. I love this show. I watch it all the time. I listen to
It's
it.
just people don't like it. It's a great show. Just people don't like it. No, they do. They like it. If people listen to it, like it. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, finding that audience.
I mean,
Degenerates.
they're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
They're not watching the show yet, but
Well, certain things happen, made certain things fall apart. And it lost its sparkle. Happens. It'll happen here. You watch.
oh, for sure. I think it's already been happening.
All right, so out of the doom and gloom, what do you actually want to talk about? Why am I here?
What are you talking about? We're live right now. We're
Yeah,
talking
this
about
is it.
stuff.
This is
Yeah,
This is a
what
conversation.
are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What have you?
Max, you have a new flavors, Max? Talk
I
about?
got a lot of stuff, man. I probably placed the largest order in a while from Bull City, and I get stuff from ECX tomorrow too. No delays.
And
Try
you should have some Liquid Barn stuff coming in.
Yeah, so liquidbarn.com is sending us some base and nicotine stuff too, and
Bottles and
Bottles and
stuff.
base.
Yeah,
stuff we can,
Liquid Barn,
stuff to use.
I mean, I only buy really from them. I bought from Nicotine River before, and I can't say I'm probably going to go back to them just because I really like the quality from Liquid Barn in general. I've always bought from Liquid Barn, so I guess I'm kind of stuck on that. Plus, I think I want to try their Nick Salt.
It's good.
I've heard good stuff about it.
That's all I'm using at the moment, honestly, is the Nick Salt.
I just got a bottle in. It's been a few weeks ago, but I haven't tried it yet. Really haven't made any pod recipes with for Nick Salt, but every all of my VG, PG, nicotine, everything has always come from Liquid Barn. I think when I first started, I ordered some from a place in Charlotte, close to where I live, and it was just the nicotine was just crap.
It's called PD's VG.
Yeah, it was
called.
Yeah, and
PG.
there was something wrong with the PG too. Yeah, it was just fucked up, the nicotine. And I started ordering from Liquid Barn, and I've always got good nicotine from them. So,
what's wrong with VG when it's wrong? Like when there's something wrong. I've never gotten to like bad VG, but I've heard horror.
Really, really bitter in my opinion. I've been throwing that in my opinion thing around a lot.
Well, it's obviously your opinion. Who you speaking?
I know, right? Like, I don't think I need to fucking. I'm saying it. It's not coming from fucking Chef saying, in Max's opinion. I don't know why I do that. I think I've done it like 4 or 5 times in the past day already.
Yeah. People get confused. They think you're talking for
exactly.
And they don't know. So it's good to clear it up.
Well, in Max's opinion,
stop doing it, though.
Shit.
It is, in my opinion, it is good shit. I think I will say my first order ever, I did go for Liquid Barn nicotine, the USA, and it was like real harsh and everything, and I contacted them and boom, they got back to me like that night.
They're real good at that.
Their customer service is like on point, and then they sent it right out to me. They didn't ask, they didn't want test it or anything like that.
I had never tried the VG or PG or anything like that until the convention, and then they just like came through on that convention, and I've been using nothing else since.
Hey guys,
that's good. I always buy this.
Guys, the people in the chat are saying that I'm in sync, but y'all are not on the audio.
Should we talk faster?
I don't know. I don't know what to do for that. On my end,
Do we
Will we restart?
I don't think that would really do anything.
What do you? Yeah. What do you
I have
do
no
for
idea.
that?
I mean, everything on my end says that everything's streaming fine. So, sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's seriously annoying though.
Like how bad? Graham is in sync. All right, you're good.
Maybe I'm not because
Your accent.
lag problems. I can talk like hola.
Just go. Let's just play clips from I Love Lucy. Can we do that? For him?
Sin, I'm running the stream.
Just got to start moving your mouth before you start actually talking.
Why are we sure that it's doing it that way?
And Max is stoned, so I mean that's probably why he's
Out of my mind.
I'm gonna take and wait. So
Yeah. Yeah. What do you need the bike for in Kuwait?
dude, there's tons of dunes out here. Come on,
Yeah.
it's a
Well.
mountain bike. It's
All
fun.
right.
Yeah, how do you know Graham is in sync?
Cause he doesn't move.
Yeah. Always.
There's no face talking. It's just a black box.
and I'm like as cool as
Hey, that's what we could do. Everybody just turn the cameras off, and we'll all be in sync.
that's what they mean.
Good to me.
I thought it was because I was like Justin Timberlake. Get it?
I mean,
But yeah, no. Going back to
So
what I was gonna say about Liquid Barn, if you do buy from Liquid Barn, they are good. They do sales a lot where if you buy their Nick, you can get like gallons of VG half off for like $10 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do it. 'Cause that's all I do is I'll go put a big nicotine order in and then just buy like 5 gallons of VG and be good for forever.
Yeah.
'Cause it's worth it. It's good quality stuff.
Fuck yeah, it's worth it. The VG's cheap anyway, right?
Their VG's gotten a lot cheaper than it used to be. Yeah, in general.
Yeah,
It's down to $20 a gallon now, and it used to be like 30 plus.
I used to buy VG on Amazon only because it was way cheaper than everywhere else, but now
And now
everywhere else is
Amazon's-
just as cheap.
Yeah, no, Amazon's more expensive now.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, because
I
I used to do that. I used to be the Amazon cheapo. El
The pocket therapy or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. From like the stuff coming from Florida, the apothecary cabin or whatever.
I already say that word. I'm not comfortable saying that word on the air at all.
But yeah, I used to buy that stuff when it was like what 16 or 17 a gallon, and now it's like 20. Now it's more expensive than Liquid Barn in the first place, and Liquid Barn's
Yeah.
quality is better. So
It's crazy. How much does it cost you, not Chef? Or do they have a place that makes it by you? VG.
VG, how much? I
Yeah.
don't have it. No, I have a guy that gives me
He's
VG.
got a factory. Okay.
It's the same
That's what I
guy.
thought.
I give him the one shots. So
That's
I
what I
have.
thought.
But where's
have
he
you ever
getting it?
tried? Have you ever tried mixing with a bad PG?
yes,
Because
No.
with VG, I don't have problem, but a bad PG can destroy your recipe. I don't know if it
Oh,
is the
it
amount
just-
of water or what.
it just tastes terrible. Yeah, and it can get harsh. It's not fun. It's like you're trying to make like a 50-50 recipe and then vape it freebase, with 24 Nick in it.
Yeah, it's gross.
What is
I would
the
imagine.
highest concentration of nicotine you can buy?
100.
1,000.
Well, yeah, we can go actually
1,000?
way.
Can you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we can go way above
pretty high.
100. Just don't go above 100. And we shouldn't.
You
talk about
shouldn't
going
buy.
above
You can.
100.
Yeah, you can buy 1,000, but you definitely should not.
You can buy. I think you can buy from certain vendors 250 milligram in Nick salt. I
Yeah.
don't know if you still can, but I think at one point I was seeing that.
Yeah.
Don't you need to apply with some FDA bullshit to?
No,
to
no.
No,
I
man, this
want-
is America.
They let everyone do whatever they want here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want. Yeah, you shouldn't at all.
Yeah. No, you can get Nick
But-
high enough that it'll just straight kill you.
If you're going to
I think-
import nicotine, you're going to do it in the highest concentration possible.
It depends. Usually, I'll do it in like 100 just because it's easy now that I know.
Yeah,
it's-
the safest probably way, because I think you die, right? Like if you fuck with that 1,000 without a.
Oh yeah, you
lab or something?
have to have a lab. You have to be in a lab coat. Like you don't touch it. Like
Also, the vapor from the nicotine is dangerous. If
Right.
it is hot.
yeah, no, like
Oh.
there's levels where that's why we don't talk about it because like you can easily kill yourself using.
Yeah, like it should be talked about. I think like to not. I know that the standard is to stay away from that topic, but like really you should talk about it and explain that like you will die from 1,000, like at least, right? Because I remember when 100 was like you couldn't touch it. I mean, you probably still shouldn't, right?
You still should it, but it's not going to kill you like 1,000 probably
Right.
will.
I mean, I've gotten it like on my hands and shit. Just wash it off and as good as you can, as fast as you can. You're pretty.
The
much,
other- Well, the other thing to think of too is not everyone reacts to it the exact same way as well.
yeah.
It's like some people can handle 100 Nick. Some people are like Maddie Smokes, vaping their 150 3-joule pod Nick recipes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
dude, that's crazy.
God.
I vape like 2 milligram. I don't even know what I would use like in a pod.
Dude,
Dude,
no, that used to be that was such a stupid video back in the day. It was this like kid who looks like he's 16, but he's really 20, and he just hotboxes like his car with his friends with jewels at like 50 Nick.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I remember what you're talking about. Didn't he get
Yeah.
kicked off of YouTube or like he got?
Mhm.
Oh no, he's back. He just quit. He got so much backlash and hate. He deleted everything and then came back.
Oh my god.
Oh, was that the story? Did he end up deleting it? Because I thought he got
Yeah.
his channel striked
No,
and then he came back and then.
That's what I thought.
No,
too.
he deleted all of it. I'm pretty sure because he's like back
Yeah.
now, like vaping with his mom and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Vaping with my mom. That's a good show.
Yeah, fuck the homies. You gotta fucking kick it with mom, ripping on them jewels, man. Are they in like a bigger car or like a SUV?
Yeah, vaping with mom. Vaping and knitting.
We're in a minivan.
Vaping.
Right? They're
Exactly.
in mom's minivan.
Hot box in the minivan. Oh God, on the way to school. Wow. And he's got like 500,000 subs. I'm gonna kill myself.
He's already, yeah, he's back over 100,000. I'm pretty sure now.
Might be like smoking
We're all
crack
doing
with mom.
We're doing it wrong. That's the fact. You can't
What's
make
the formula?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make any sense. I hate it.
You have to
It makes
do
no
stupid.
sense.
You have to
Maybe
do
with
stupid
mom.
shit that almost kills you, and then
You
Yeah.
have to like borderline. You have to skirt that line of legality of like it's kind of what he's doing is kind of totally marketed at everyone in high school.
Right. But then there's also like these guys that there's like I don't know if you've noticed there's channels out there with videos that have like 2 million videos or 2 million views, and you've never heard of these guys. But then you look and they got like 85,000 subs, and you've never heard of them. What's going on here?
Oh yeah,
What is that?
YouTube's huge. That's it. Like
Yeah, I guess. Right.
no, it's huge.
Everyone-
I think it's already up to like 200,000 people on YouTube have 1 million subscribers. Like YouTube's genuinely just huge now.
Yeah, you remember when Bieber had 1 million and that was like a huge deal, like a huge deal. That was. It's not like that anymore. We'll have 1 million pretty soon.
I don't know about that.
Well, you don't know about anything. You're negative. You gotta be positive. You gotta visualize 1 million subs.
Oh my god.
Visualize it.
You're the best motivational speaker ever.
Visualize. It'll happen.
Visualize it and it'll happen. You're gonna get a
Kick
million
Graham.
subscribers.
Just like stop
God.
yet.
Do you happen to have a church by any chance?
No.
You should make
What do
one.
you mean? I'm going to. It's by the side of the road. I already got told about that. I think I'm going to. It's good money, dude.
You can buy a church probably pretty cheap, man. Well, probably not in Vegas.
Hey, those guys have buku bucks, man. Those guys, a televangelist. There's one by Verve that has like a amusement park. The guy's got a whole amusement park from doing that shit. Yeah, they make big money. Preying on people's insecurities and fears is big money, apparently.
They bought a church?
No, it's like one of those televangelist guys
Oh.
has like an amusement park.
Okay.
That's where they put their money. I don't know.
How'd you get from church to there?
Because the guy is like
No,
a
that's what I'm telling.
televangelist.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling Graham to go do. I'm telling Graham to go be a televangelist.
oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
You know, with his inspirational speeches there, like that's his true life goal.
That's true.
But you have to have you have to commit. You got to use the iPhone with the headset, and then it goes through like a PA, and then you have to like lose connection all the time. You got to keep it like a real like.
He's already halfway there, dude.
Yeah, that's. You know what would happen is Graham would go to try to use like the speaker and everything, and the mic would immediately break. Like instantly.
It's not. I'm serious. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for a microphone. And
You already
computer.
have 15
was,
mics.
Yeah, no.
No, none of them work. I don't get it. The guy
What are you using right now? I guess you're using the headset. That's it.
I'm on my iPhone and my headset, and I'm getting a call right now. So
Told you, he's halfway there, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's killing it.
There he goes. he's on his way.
That beautiful internet connection, man. And now Graham's gone. The only one that was in sync.
Hey, I'm still in sync.
Did we fix
I don't
it?
think so. I didn't. I changed some settings, but I don't think it helped.
Did everybody
So-
just stop
so-
watching? Are we?
So when stuff starts to lag, most of the time I get this little indicator down here where it starts to turn yellow or red or something, and it stayed green the whole time. So I don't know.
It's got to be
Yeah.
an OBS thing. Are our levels good at least? Like for people, if anybody is still watching, Are the levels good at least? Because we try to fix that. And
Yeah, that's the only thing that we've changed. That we changed was our volume levels and stuff. I don't think that would have anything to do with being out of sync. It's probably just a YouTube thing or something. We've had problems with that before in the past.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sorry, we haven't figured
Mr. Bergen
everything
says,
out yet.
"Sounds good."
Sounds good. Okay.
Sounds good, but we're still out of
guess.
sync.
I don't know. Oh well. So,
Okay. Have you been mixing?
go ahead, Nacho.
Have you been mixing?
Have I been mixing?
Okay.
Yes, I've been mixing. I've been banging my damn head against the wall trying to come up with a recipe for this little pod system. I don't know why the hell they chose this pod system, because I can't get any flavor out of it. I can't.
It's not
just
good, right?
I mean, I hate to bash them, but it's this
Of
pod
what?
system. It's the Anakin
Oh, yeah.
Z-Bip. I mean, if you're creating some kind of a fruity mix, yeah, I say you could get some flavor out of it. But with a tobacco, it's like, it's just difficult to get a tobacco to really come through. I mean, I can make a recipe for this and vape it, and it's like, yeah, it's okay. Then I put it in this mouth to lung berserker. It's like, whoa, that's what it's supposed to taste like, you know?
No.
Well, it's a good thing you got one. I bet you most of the people that are in this contest aren't gonna have one. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably gonna test it on regular things.
Yeah, because if you're not if you're testing it out on something like this, and that's the recipe that you send in, and you put it in this, and you put it in this, there's not going to be any flavor to it at all.
Oh, well, between us, that's good. We
I
shouldn't
just
tell
did,
anyone
I
about
think.
I think Graham always forgets that word.
Nobody's
that's
watching.
right, okay.
Nobody's watching the channel.
And nobody is watching. They won't catch
But
the
yeah,
replay either.
I've been working on that. I got in some new flavors today actually, and I haven't tested them yet. But I guess probably everybody's heard that DIY Flavor Shack's Holy Vanilla and their Holy Grail RI4 is going to be changed to version 2s.
I have the version 2.
I have both of them. They just sent them to me.
What do you think?
So I've just smell tested them. I can't tell just from the smell test. I'm going to mix these up and talk more about them. But just from the smell test, the RI4 or the Holy Grail RI4, I can't tell much of a difference from the smell test. It basically smells the same. What do you think about the Holy?
The Holy Vanilla is just thinner. It's a thinner, like, I don't have the V2 of the
Okay.
Holy, but I have the V2 of the Holy Vanilla, and it's just thinner. It's just it's close. It's close. It's not exact. But
Just
it's
from the
close.
smell test of the Holy Vanilla, I get a much different smell from it, because with the original, I can put my nose in it and I can smell that cream cheese icing in it. I know that they put I know that they put cream cheese icing in that LA cream cheese icing. In the version 2, when I open it up and smell it, it's like, where's the cream cheese icing?
Okay, so that leads me to wonder, what the hell are they doing? Because they're saying that one of the components is missing, and I got the same thing. You know, I mean, it's really close, but that cream cheese icing it's not as potent. It's not as. I feel like it might still be there, or something might be there that they're using that's similar, but it's so obvious when you're that's what it is when you're in the original. What are they missing? Because did the Lambs quit making?
Well, I just
cream
looked
cheese
it
icing?
up. They're selling it on their website. So
No, what I was.
Here's what I think's going on.
They might be going more hardcore on like cease and desist, because they've been trying to get out of vaping and making sure no one vapes Lorans for like 4 years
Possible.
now.
Yeah,
So
but
that would be one of my bigger guesses.
why would it be in? Because I don't get the LA cream cheese icing in the Holy. So I
Because
think
it's
it's
not in Holy
something.
Vanilla. I don't think Holy Vanilla is in Holy.
No, okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think that is the flavor.
Yeah.
That is why they had to reformulate both.
Here's what I think's going on. You want to go tinfoil hat? You want to go with me down this road?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll put one on.
I think and I don't know. I have no inside information on this at all, and I'm just an idiot. So,
Well, go ahead.
what if if they found a way to clone it or to flash it to make it super easy for themselves? You know what I mean? Or like they figured out a way to make holy vanilla. They think it's close enough and it's way cheaper for them. And they're
more
just full of shit.
cost-effective?
Yeah, like maybe they got it flashed in one of those machines and they can do it as a single flavor, and it's close enough to them, they think. But because I've heard a couple different stories about how they're not reformulating it, but they just want people to buy the V2, so they're saying that they don't have it. You know, like different things. I mean, rumors, obviously, but I don't know. I just think it's weird because I know what's in holy vanilla, and I don't think any of those 3 flavors are not.
Well, I'm just going off
Available.
what I was told, and what I was told was one of their components that goes in both of these, they can't source one of the components, and that's what they say. I have no reason to doubt them at all. And as far as just smelling these, I think the Holy Grail is going to be fine. I'm not so sure about the Holy Vanilla, but like I say, I haven't vaped it yet, and maybe that if they are using cream cheese icing in the V2, maybe it'll come through in the vape. I don't know, but I will be testing them, and because these are 2 components that I use pretty often.
Yeah, you're the first person I thought about when
and
I
it
heard
really
about
concerned me, So I hope that they're gonna be good subs. So we'll see. We'll see.
Is it cheaper? Are they selling it for cheaper?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I just get a weird vibe off of this whole thing. Like, I just think there might be something else to it.
Well, they were nice enough just to send these out to me for free. I mean, I asked and they said, yeah, hell yeah, we'll send them out to you. Let us know how it is, and I'll be honest about it. I'm not gonna blow smoke up there.
Yeah, they're good. They're good people.
But I want I'd like for it to be as close as possible because I got at least 2 recipes that's kind of riding on this.
I got you, folks. Don't worry about it. I got your clone.
Okay.
I got you. We're gonna get rich. I'm secretly hoping they cancel all of it, and then we'll sell a clone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding, folks.
So yeah.
Not really.
So now, Chef, what you been up to this week?
I've been working on the dulce de leche without much success, unfortunately. Yeah, but now I have FA milk. I'm gonna try that one.
Really?
At the beginning, I was starting with the caramel, trying to go to a dulce de leche. Now I'm going from a milk, trying to make that milk more caramel-like and sugary. But I tried tres leches. I tried what is the other one? The other FA milk.
Condensed milk.
Very
Good lord.
Creamy milk undertone. Flavora milk is the closest I got to the.
Don't spill that
one.
Condensed milk anywhere near you. You ever smell that? Oh my god! I spilled a bottle of that in my room one time. I smelled it for like 8 months. It's
you have to use
very potent.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of flavors to try. I have an order from Bull City and another order from Chefs. I have shisha mango. I have milk. I have burnt sugar. I have powdered sugar. I have
Shisha mango is not going to work in a dulce de leche.
Gelato. No, I guess.
I think that I taste a little mango in dulce de leche.
Authentic ones, yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. Not much.
Oh my god, sour watermelon.
What about you, Max? Have you been mixing anything interesting?
Man, I have mixed probably the best recipe that I've tried in 2019.
Whoa.
And I okay, to be honest, I mixed it before. I tried to let it steep, and I'm terrible at labeling stuff, and I lost it. So then I had to mix it again. It's Emily, I think she called it, it's that peach ice cream that she made. I think it's called Peachy Keen. And it's so good. And right off a shake, she made like a peach trinity, and it uses the I made a pizza face guy. He made that ice cream trinity. It's so good. It's my favorite recipe that I've tried in a long time, actually.
I actually agree with that. That's the best recipe of the year so far.
I mixed it. Sure. I mixed it, and then I probably vaped 15 mil immediately in probably a day. And I don't do that. I'll switch on and off between a whole bunch of stuff, and I can't say anything wrong with it. If I were really to try to, I would say maybe it would make a good that layer could make a pretty good peach jelly bean, but the way that it's laid in there with the ice cream, it's a perfect peach ice cream.
What's the name of that recipe?
I think it's called Peachy Keen. It's I think it's one of her newest recipes though.
Keene.
I think so. I might have the name.
I think it's the newest one she came out with. I take personal responsibility for that peach layer because I introduced her to TFA nectarine. Yeah, and I do that kind of thing. So
it uses TFA nectarine, like 3%. I think it's a 1, 2, 3 actually. 1% TFA nectarine, 2% juicy peach, 3% apricot. I think that's what it is.
Here it is. It's 1% TPA nectarine, 2% Jungle Flavors honey peach, and 3% FA Armenia. Is that it?
Yeah, it's so good. Like, mix it up. Just if you like peach, mix it up. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm kidding too about taking personal responsibility. It's by far the best recipe of the year.
Yeah, I love it. It didn't need sweetener. If it did, add it, whatever. But I was very impressed on that recipe, and I will be making more tonight because I loved it. Yeah, so little plug for Emily. She did a great job on that mix, and I'm probably gonna hold off on this giant flavor order that I got. I'm probably not even gonna touch it for a little while because I just want to vape it.
You have the link?
The link?
Yeah.
It's a ringing endorsement, dude.
Yeah, I hate everything.
No shit.
And I'm saying that I love that recipe. So, yeah.
Remember that we have to destroy Emily in the showdown. The noted versus developed. So.
Well, I mean, right? She's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, the recipe was good.
This is her last good recipe in a while.
Like ever. Like after this, it's pretty much downhill.
It's not like we're having a Peachy Keen contest. You know what I mean? Like,
but if I'm gonna keep kind of like giving her a little bit of praise and everything, like the bar is pretty high right now. Like that recipe is so good to me that like if she tops that, then we'll talk. But right as it is right now, with the whole developed and noted showdown, whatever we're gonna do, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna live up to it.
Well, she's got her work cut out for her then, I guess, huh?
Yeah. We don't have any of the details on this yet. We kind of
We're just hyping it.
Yeah. It'll never happen even. But
not even in the books.
No, I talked to Dave about it a little bit, and he wants Rick.
Well, yeah.
I said, go ahead, take him.
Oh no, fuck that. What do you mean? What do you mean you can bring in Rick? What, you can just bring in anybody? What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, he thinks he's kind of a semi-permanent member.
You know what? I have said that to before because when we were working on something, I did bring in Rick and said he's kind of a semi-permanent member.
So IDTNT is kind of a semi-permanent member for us too. So we'll take him back.
Exactly. Yes, that's true.
He was trying to say that it was a little
point.
Unbalanced, and I don't.
Well, if he comes back to us, then it'll be way unbalanced.
Yeah,
you're right. I didn't understand how balance works.
Yeah, I don't know if he meant by like the people or like skill level.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
What, the skill level?
We're way overbalanced. Yeah, skill level.
No, I don't know. I think between the three of them, They have a fucking show on it. God damn it! Come on.
So do we.
You don't think they know flavors? That they literally test a flavor every week,
And we implement them.
Yeah, they're going down.
Well, I'm not. I don't have too high hopes on this myself.
What are you talking about? Show some confidence. Yeah.
I don't know. Hey,
That's
Make
not
it so
how
you make it,
hype
fucker. What are you doing?
You promise a very low bar, but then you give them more than they expect. That's my secret. Keep the bar low so that you can impress them very easily.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
talking about sex?
yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, bar's really low. Probably you guys probably won't like either of them.
The good part about that. The good part about that is if you fuck up,
That
no one
might
expects you
allow
to do
guys-
anything anyway.
Right. Oh, so I actually another thing happened. I had to step in on that showdown. If you guys don't know that the DIY Eat Juice Discord, they do. Jerry's already starting to laugh a little bit, so that's cool. They.
No, I was there watching.
Oh, cool. So somebody didn't show up,
Reading.
and I had to, reading it. I had to step in, and it didn't go so great. So
Well, I was helping Wayne because he wanted to start streaming it, but we were trying to make it so no one in the competition could figure out we were streaming it or where
You
we
see
were.
these guys in this competition? You think they were going to figure that out? They couldn't figure out a recipe.
okay, to be
Didn't it?
fair, I was watching that stream in the beginning, and then once I got thrown into it, I was like, well, I don't want to seem like I'm cheating or whatever. So
Yeah, no, I was making sure to look out for any screen cheaters.
It was
Yeah,
very obvious you weren't cheating.
Oh yeah, I know, right? There was no way. That recipe like made I couldn't taste anything for a while. It was really
It was interesting.
well, I mean, I did get a one-shot deal with Bath and Body Works from it because it was a really good floral hand soap. So that was cool. And, you know, getting a lot of money from that right now.
I'm going to
Who
tell you
was-
right now, that was a fan-fucking-tastic joke, and no one gave you credit for it right now. No one laughed. But I'm telling you, that was a great joke.
I'm trying to not actually laugh.
Yeah, I thought it
Who
was
was
great.
in your team, Max?
Who was on my team? It was Edible Malfunction and some newer.
So you brought them down.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I
So
mean,
you were the pro there.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know what was.
Edible's pretty good, but
Yeah, edible malfunctions. That's what I mean. He brought them
he's
down.
really good
yeah,
at tobaccos.
he's really good. Yeah, he's
Oh,
But
well,
like I don't know. That's the thing that I think is the most interesting about this competition, and to be honest, I'm not expecting good recipes out of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Just because it's basically okay. Here's a random weird profile. Make something in like 30 minutes.
yeah.
Like that's the competition.
It's a
Do you
very
think
loose inspiration too. I mean,
Do you think that benefits anyone? Benefits anyway? Competitions
Yeah,
like that,
it's
or are
fun.
they just fun?
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
I think it's just fun. Yeah, I don't think that like nobody's gonna come up with an incredible mix for in a half an hour with all these like kind of like strict kind of well they weren't even that strict. Actually, they threw a curveball in there, and the curveball was that everything had to be in whole percentages and everything, and that actually kind of made things easier, but also not for our recipe. It didn't work out in our favor, so I guess it didn't make whatever. But it I didn't think that actually gave you a little bit of limitation because you didn't have to think as hard. Still didn't work for us, but yeah,
I see what you're doing here, Max. I like it. I like it. You're making your value lower so that we can get in on the noted thing and not look like we're over. I like it.
well,
I like it. You're devaluing yourself. It is beautiful. Keep
Well, I
going.
am the
Don't
weakest.
tell anyone.
I think I'm the weakest link. So,
Where?
huh?
Where?
It's just in general.
In life?
Yeah, pretty much. I have pretty low.
Let's talk about it.
Oh,
Is it like this everywhere you go?
Welcome to the therapy hour of Developed. I was beaten as a child. No, I wasn't.
Were you? By who? Were you touched? Show an doll. What
Oh my
happened?
god.
On
You
the
have a doll? You probably do.
Yeah, show me the doll.
Not
tell
the
me,
blow
tell
up
you.
diagram.
Oh,
Yeah, he did borrow that from me a while
Yeah.
ago.
well,
I
you
never
don't.
got the blow up doll thing.
Yeah, it's
super
weird,
weird.
right?
Yeah, nothing like a drill though.
Yeah, how good can it
Okay.
feel?
It's like a
Oh
squeaky
my
toy.
god.
Right.
You'd never take it in the water.
Well, I mean, I've never felt the need to like fuck a balloon.
I know it's weird, right? It's the same thing, just with a weird
How
mouth.
do you know, Graham?
Right.
I've seen them on like a. There's a movie,
uh-huh.
The Bachelor Party. Remember Bachelor Party? That was but it was a blow up donkey. I was like 3 years old when I saw that. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on with that
Right.
donkey?
Right, a movie. Right.
Yeah. So I'm sticking to that. Shut up, Nugget.
Are we going to talk about our recipe?
We probably
No.
should at this point. Yeah, let's jump into that. Yeah,
Okay, so who's first?
So,
You.
Folkart?
you started talking
Me?
first.
go ahead, Nachiv.
Okay,
Fight.
check. I like it as a base. I really like it. This was Alfred's idea, I think. He wanted to make like a fat kid recipe. I think that the base is okay, but we need a top note to balance to have more of a top note to contrast the base. But I really like it. I see this as something we could use with many profiles.
I agree. I mean, I really like it is really flexible, and it also does kind of have that decadent note to it. Well, it's not even decadent. That's too fancy. This is like this is just like trashy and greasy and just you just love it for who it is. But yeah, there's so much stuff that you could put with it that when we were talking about like, how many times did we go back and forth like, oh, we could throw a strawberry on this or we could throw an apple when like, okay, which apple, which strawberry? It's like, why even bother? Why even like kind of put that out there? Like you can do so much stuff with it. Throw like whatever your favorite top note is with it. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a pastry. Yeah, it's a pastry without a filling.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which is fine. It doesn't. I mean, that's
No, it's really
fine.
good for
Yeah.
that pastry. Like that's why I was trying. Like you were trying to find pictures, and I'm like, no, that's a perfect picture. That's what it tastes like, just without the lemon
Right.
filling.
Jerry, you
Right.
tried this recipe with different things, right?
Yeah, mostly I'm doing strawberries because it's good. Like I personally, I really like the base, and it is a base. Like that's totally what it is in my opinion. But it's really good. It's got a lot of that caramel butter. I really like what the caramel butter is doing because that just kind of is the perfect top note, and it's letting the vanilla custard mostly be part of the dough instead of actually being like a custard filling, which I prefer, and I think that makes it taste a little bit better. But it also it combines with the custard a little bit to get kind of almost caramely, almost brown sugary. Like the caramel butter obviously has caramel in there, and I think it's bringing the caramel out a bit more. But like also it reminds me in some ways of when if you ramp like vanilla custard and do like 10%, I do that for pods a lot because it gets like burnt almost in like a good way. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost brown sugary, and I love that note actually. So I'm really liking that as a top. But I think, yeah, you could put a lot of good strawberries in it. Like you could throw some anywhere shisha. You could probably layer in something I've been trying that it's pretty good, but I'm not completely sold on it being the best match. Is that Real Flavors, like the Jam Monster clone stuff?
Yeah.
With like the butter, with the strawberry jam and toast and stuff like that. or like strawberry, jungle flavor strawberry sweet, like for like a more glaze kind of things like that. Or you could go fuller, I think, because that's why I think it's a base. It's very, very good, but it is missing that top note. And I want that top note filling it out. And I keep going back to strawberries just because I think something brighter works better with it, to me personally.
Jungle Flavors Harvest Strawberry. Actually, now that I think about it, will work really good in there. Or the Wonder Flavors Jam and Scone. I bet that's good in there. You ever had that?
When we talk about this though, like I think like the important thing is like it's kind of indescribable, but like we kind of pinned it down to like it's almost like a strudel type pastry that you could throw anything with, but it's not really limited to that because we had a couple ideas kicking around that you'll see in the future with it. That there's a couple flavors in there that like with a little bit of tweaking we could.
What do you think they are? I mean, that's what this show's. This
really
part of
like
it's for.
That starch base, man. It did something really, really interesting with it.
The dough from the starch base is crazy.
Yep.
As what percent? Because we tried it very, very high, didn't we?
0.5.
That's what we ended up. Yeah, that's what we ended up with this particular recipe. Now I think we did take it up to about 2% in one version.
I think.
And,
really? Started at one,
but we decided, it was just too much or something. But what really surprises me about this recipe is that with 4% capped vanilla custard in there, it doesn't taste like a custard recipe. And I think with the combination of the starch base and the croissant, I think it like makes that vanilla custard, like Jerry was saying, it makes it more of like the part of the doughy part instead of just a custard. It's amazing what it does.
Yeah, you could like add a filling too, like something like maybe like Vape Train, sweet cream and like a little bit of lemon would be really good in there. Maybe like
just be careful with Vape Train sweet cream. It tastes good. If you take it anything even over like 7.5, 1%, it's gonna start muting this profile. We tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did?
Yeah, no, like this is why we spent 2 hours doing creams, is because like I wanted to nail it so like the custard is part of the dough. And we tried so many.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Because at the beginning we were trying to make a Portuguese cream to go with the pastry.
Okay.
That's why we were using the vanilla custard and the Bavarian cream. But at the end, it was all part of the same base, and it was so good that we decided to leave it like that.
And we tried so many creams because we were able to do that with the help of liquidbarn.com with the bottles and bases.
That's right.
Thanks, Liquid Barn.
Get your bottle and bases at liquidbarn.com. And this hat will get you free shipping. That's not true.
But tell them that anyway. Tell them that Max said that.
Yeah. In Max's opinion.
It's hashtag code Max Bullshit.
I'm sure Ash will love that.
Yeah. Ash is out of the country right now.
He is.
It's fine. Get one by him.
Yeah. There's going to be like so many people are going to be ordering hats right now. They're like, holy shit.
Just order them. Not Chef will pay for them. Don't worry about it. Send us the receipt.
Yeah.
So
it'll work.
Yeah, he told me that he's willing to cover that.
Yeah, I can send you Argentinian pesos to buy it.
Yeah. He said he'll pay for it in the equivalents in Argentinian money.
That's called pesos.
So you have a total of $1.50 to spend. So go ahead.
Get you maybe 2 bottles or something.
Yeah. Of Giant Swan.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great recipe.
Yeah.
I really have been vaping. You want to know what I'm using? Giant Swan with Cryptic Vanilla. Because I don't have any fucking VG until today. I just got some, but I've been using Cryptic Vanilla with Giant Swan, and it somehow works.
That's like your perfect PGVG base now.
Well, I've been using Folkart's recipes as bases because I haven't had any VG, and they work surprisingly well in like a lot of different things. No candies.
Bending bases. He's not bending flavors.
That's exactly right.
Another level. Yeah.
cherry and cryptic vanilla is unbelievably good.
Wow.
So that the cherry thing that Alfred made, I used a cryptic vanilla in that, and
Really?
it works really good.
Huh.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Even I'm just saying, if you're in a pinch, and you find yourself with 45 million VGs of Folkart's recipes. Just saying, if you have endless supplies of Folkart one shots,
that is one thing about that recipe is that it's not a very complex recipe. It's basically just 2 or 3 notes, vanilla, caramel, and a cookie. But and so being that kind of basic, I could see it working as a base for stuff.
I'm telling you, dude, it really does. It really works, and that recipe. I've told you this before. That recipe alone might be one of my favorite.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
But yeah, well, I'm your biggest fan, and I mean, I'm dead serious. But as a base, or as a somewhere to start, it just couldn't be better. Really, for that kind of profile, it doesn't work.
If somebody wants to try it out, they can go to chefsflavors.co.uk and pick it up.
Fucking shills. Where do we get such shills? God damn it.
Actually,
I was actually being serious.
I think it's sold out right now, so you'll have to wait a while. So.
Or you can
you got a shit ton of it.
8 million bottles. I like it though.
Or you can mix this base up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we can go back to what we're actually talking about. Sorry.
I had a question about the Jungle Flavors Bavarian cream. We spent like an hour or two trying to put some kind of cream in here, and we settled on the Bavarian cream. What do y'all think that brings to this mix? Because I'm not getting a very like heavy Bavarian cream feeling or anything from it.
No.
No.
That's why. I don't know why. I don't know how. But JF Bav cream, like, it's not a Bavarian cream to me, but it is just a weird emulsifier.
I love it. I've been using it for that reason for years. It's like a darker, it's hard to explain. It's definitely not a Bavarian cream.
Yeah, like it's brown ethyl maltol.
Yeah, it's brownness.
The best description ever. Okay.
Yeah, brownness.
Like, it does have a flavor, but like when you start adding it to mixes, it doesn't come out super heavily to me. But that worked really well to layer everything in and get a little bit more separation, but not in the way we were trying to, since we did try. God,
would you
creams.
Would you say
honestly? I think there is a ways where we could use TPA. I just don't think it's all gonna stick to the dough as well.
Yeah. It wouldn't do. Would you say it's like the dragon fruit of creams?
Ooh.
Or brownness?
Yeah, kind of.
Brown.
The other direction, like
I've used JF Bav cream and candies before because it just emulsifies it together. I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know how or why. It just really works well in that role sometimes.
Oh yeah, I could see that working like in a Starburst or something like that, like something where you need to mix everything together.
That's Sweet Tarts. That's what held that Sweet Tarts.
Oh together. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's another one of my favorite recipes.
Sorry, I genuinely don't have an answer for you to why it works that way, but that's what JF Bav cream is to me.
Well, there's an interesting takeaway though. A lot of people will be using that in that direction now. What did you think about this mix, Folkart?
I loved it. I mean, I'm on the same page as everybody else. I think it's a really good base. You can vape it by itself, or I think that Jerry had a good idea of putting something bright on top of it, like a strawberry syrup or jammy type thing on it. Maybe even blueberry. Any kind of like bright fruit.
That peach.
Yeah,
cherry.
maybe so. Absolutely.
Is there a bird in your room?
Yeah, who lives with like Mary Poppins?
There's a bird out here in Kuwait. I'm sorry.
Oh,
you gotta kill that bird.
He's in the tank.
He lives like. Yeah, that sounds like you're living with like Snow White.
Yeah, right.
I haven't heard of bird. It's peaceful.
Yeah, more people want to hear about that donkey, by the way, but I don't think we're gonna get into
We'll
that.
we'll talk about that more next week. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can go into my own personal show that I'm getting ready to start.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon too. Also liquidbarn.com for
JF.com.
can we
Anything we used,
yeah.
we're getting paid for all of it.
Yep.
So we're actually not. I'm starving to death. I'm about to be homeless.
Hey, we've been sellouts from the start. I mean,
Well, who said we would never be a sellout?
yeah,
You
nobody.
know who doesn't like people that sell out? People that ain't selling out. People that don't have the opportunity to sell out. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we initially told we're gonna sell out. It's a whole point.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. You know, we've done our share for free. We gotta be real careful about where we're going with this.
Oh my god.
You know?
Oh my god.
Because we're totally fucking around, but it could come off very serious.
Yeah.
And
No.
hashtag we're not fucking around. Hey, so let me ask. I want to ask the people listening. The way we've been doing it, we'll give you a little insight. And the way we've been doing it, we've been coming together and we decide on like what we're gonna do at the time, and then we all kind of pitch in and stuff. And we're trying to streamline it a little bit, and we got a couple of different ideas. Do you think that would you want to hear like one of the ideas is that each week one of us picks a profile, and then we, you know, it's not like we're not in charge of that profile or whatever, but we just each week one of us, and we rotate or whatever, picks a profile, and then we all work together on that. Do you think that would be like a better way to do it so that you get a variety? Because we each have our own strong suits. Like, you know, Max is with tobacco, so it's probably going to lean that way. Folkart's bakeries. I'm probably more candies. Then Alfred's like everything. So,
Yeah. He likes to be unique.
would you like to see more of a variety?
And Chef's been chasing that dulce de leche for like 4 weeks
yeah.
now.
And Chef's got the Spanish thing covered. And
Hey, we had a couple. We've got a couple Spanish speakers in the chat here, I believe.
listen, I want all of the Spanish
They were
speakers.
talking about you, Graham.
Of
They
course
said
they
that
were.
from your picture, you look like a crazy man.
Wow.
Well,
I agree with
they're a good judge of character.
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
So accurate.
I was a Sicario. How do you say that? Is that how you say it? Sicario. Yeah, sure.
What does that mean?
But what do you mean? I'm kidding. Obviously, I wasn't a hitman for the cartel. Obviously not. It's the only word I know in Spanish.
Okay.
He said baños and
what
auto.
is next?
Baño
You want to
means
talk about
bathroom.
next week?
No, did we get any answers from people? Would they if they'd rather see a variety or?
You'll get answers over time, I think.
Yeah.
Put it in
I'm
the
not
comments
sure
now.
if they really kind of understand what you're talking about. I mean,
What I'm talking about is like if instead of us coming together and just randomly picking a profile, if we pick a profile, we know ahead of time what we're going to do, but each one of us has a week that we pick, you know, so it's going to lean more towards what our style would be.
Yeah, you get more of
Each
a
week.
variety, like you said. You might get
Right.
more. So like instead of doing like we've been doing a lot of bakeries. It's kind of been something like we've been feeling for a little while, but at the same time, like, you know, you might get more like fruits and more rotations. You might get like a tea. You might get a tobacco. You might get a little bit more ice cream. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it kind of seems like it's working.
You're doing the sing song, like white girl from California thing.
Hey, anyway, in my opinion, but
And it's
I don't know,
all
what do
out
you-
of sync and glorious.
really, is that bad?
I don't know, but I'm expecting it to be.
Probably. Yeah, right. That probably won't. They'll be like, "What's going on with his neck?" Oh, I get it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, throw that in the chat or throw it in the comments because I don't know. We're probably gonna wrap this up, right?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
We've been kind of.
I think that it's important to, you know what I mean? Like at least include the people that are taking time to listen to see what they think. Because I don't know. I would
Yeah,
prefer
we're
that.
doing this for people.
Yeah.
We're not just
Well.
doing it for us. We want to know what you guys want.
Until we sell out.
Yeah, and then you
And
guys.
it's all about us.
Yeah, it's all about us.
Hmm.
We're also doing, we already talked about the stopgap finale. Want to talk about it again?
Not,
Yeah, do it again.
For 25
Not
more
really.
minutes on it?
Can we
No.
can we talk
No.
about what we're going to be doing next Tuesday, or do we really know yet?
we can talk about what we've done.
Next episode. Do we really understand what we did?
That's the other thing I want to ask. Would you guys rather only see things that are done, or would you rather see things like as they develop? Because I think that the development process is probably the most important part. Or would you rather just see recipes?
Yeah, I mean,
put that in the comments.
My opinion, I think that the process is what I think that people want to see. I mean, recipes are great and that's nice, but if you can learn something without having a recipe, as long as you're learning something, I mean, that's what I think. That's what I would want in a show.
Yeah.
But so with this,
because we don't know what people want. We gotta ask. I mean, we're just morons, Could know how to do something.
So with this next episode, it may or may not be this. We don't exactly know yet, but we started out with a profile, and it was a really difficult profile to do, but just because of the specific flavor that we were trying to get, and we changed our kind of direction in the middle of it, and just focused on that one note, and tried to develop just that one note in the entire profile that we were doing. So I don't want to give too much away, but it's more just like building a certain kind of a fruit, the perfect fruit. Did we get it? I don't think so, not yet. But
I like that idea though. You know what I mean? Because there's like a lot of the fruit flavorings don't taste like the actual fruit, and like actually try to build the fruit. That's a good concept, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they can take that and then plug it in. Hopefully, if we do get it right, they can take that and plug it into something else. Or if we don't get it right, maybe they can take what we show and say, well, maybe I would add this or take away this and build it, take some ideas from it anyway.
I'd love to see that, like a set of flavorings that are like plug and play, that, that work together like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. We'll have to see next week. I mean, episode's going to be packed of a lot of stuff. There's a love. There's a murder mystery in it.
Failure.
Regret. The underdog is like overcoming strong obstacles and everything.
Sorrow.
Yeah. It's got a lot of stuff.
Guilt.
Should be very entertaining.
Cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trinities. Emily wants to see more Trinities.
Oh yeah.
I knew a girl named Trinity.
Well, bring her on. People want to see.
For free?
They want to know, man.
Trinity ain't going nowhere for free.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
Well, better go to liquidbarn.com.
That's right. Yeah, but then again, I'll have my own show soon enough.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna get out of here, right?
I think we've said enough.
Tortured them too much.
Yeah, we covered a lot of bases.
Yeah. Get it? I see what you did there. Bases, get it? Good job, Max.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Yeah. Make the recipe. It's good.
Yeah, try the recipe. It is very good.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah,
yes,
thanks.
Thank you so much.
And thank Chiba. Yeah, he was there to help us. Yeah, don't forget Chiba.
Oh, yeah, Chiba's a superstar. Really is. He's hilarious too. Did you realize how funny he was until the other night with that highlight reel from Noted? Holy shit, is he funny?
Awesome.
Those were actually my favorite parts. Actually, like seeing like all the AP-ness.
Yeah,
that was.
He loves to see a penis.
So underrated. It was great.
He loved to see. Yeah, it's that was hilarious. That was actually Alfred did a real good job on that.
Yeah. Shout out to Alfred.
You're not
Glad
even
he decided to do it.
What'd you say, Jerry?
You're not even seeing the whole picture with that, and it was done really well. But like, if I'm going back to Vegas, like Chiba's one of the first people I'm calling to also go to Vegas.
My man, Chiba brought a fucking cabinet. Did we talk about this yet? About how he brought his flavors there? He brought like a cabinet.
He did.
Yeah.
I helped him carry it out to the car, for fuck's sake. It was like he just took part of his bedroom and brought it with him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not packing. Fuck this. How did he get that on the
Yeah,
he drove.
He drove.
Yeah, he drove.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what did he do with baggage claim?
he
Like,
drove-
he
He drove mine and Idiot's ass all around in Vegas.
Yeah, you guys dropped me off at home at the old trailer park. Would you explain to people it's not a trailer park?
It is the nicest. Hey, I know trailer parks. That was not a trailer park. You come to a trailer
resort.
park in North Carolina, you want to go back the other way. This was like a upscale. This is an upscale RV. I mean, they got internet. They got. You probably have a swimming pool out there, right?
Oh, the swimming pool is ridiculous. It's like it looks like it's a resort.
It is.
It's a resort.
It's gated too. It's gated, so you have to go through the.
Yeah, but because they don't want you to get back out, right?
That's
so they
what it
put
is.
you on lock.
He didn't see the actual park.
Yeah, it didn't say what type of gate it is.
So they can just lock you down if they need to.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's mainly old people that live here, so they play Gordon Lightfoot and they lock you in. They're kind of trying to
So
extinguish
nobody
people.
like walks out in the middle of the night into the highway.
Oh, dude. They hate me. They hate my guts. I mean, I'm probably the youngest person there by like 40 years. And it's hilarious. They all look at me. They all watch. Those people are nosy. People in RVs. But yeah. All right.
Right.
All right. Well,
They're watching me right now.
that's great. All right.
Okay, bye.
We'll see you guys again next week with whatever we have to show you on Tuesday. Episode will air Tuesday at 6 p.m. and we'll see you guys again at the same time next week for the live show.
Yeah.
Peace out, yo.
Thank you, guys. Mix this recipe.